We had an office at Hurstville at the time. We came out to Newtown and we did our first project, and that's where the day called Blue and White came from the Newtown Jets. It was an old factory where they used to do processed meats. We turned it into what you see today, which is 21 terraces. Obviously, that was what started off Daycorp out here, and still looks as good as when we finished it. And proud of the fact that there were 21 families living in there. My sort of days in the industry started as a young apprentice. When I was finishing school, I wrote to McNamara's. They were like a local household name, and if you hadn't have heard of the name McNamara's, you didn't come from the western suburbs. Mate, you look as young and as fit as ever, Bill.
Yeah, you've done well too.
We're doing our bit, we're trying to do our bit, and I always tell people, and I say it very publicly, and I say it proudly, it's the McNamara DNA. To me, I see Bill as a hero, and because he put the first high-rise in Parramatta in 1969. I think it was the City Court building. He put Blacktown on the map when he built the shopping centre, and that sort of visionary and that guts and determination back in those days when funding was hard. Not many people were able to do what he did, so I've always had a lot of time for Bill.
Well, I met Fouad quite a long time ago. Of course, he was a first-year apprentice at the McNamara Group. Every month we'd bring 30 apprentices in and we'd have a chat, and when they certainly got into their fourth year, we'd ask them what they intended to do. He was asked the question, Fouad, what would you like to do when you leave W. McNamara's? And this was a question asked by the construction manager, and he said, John, I want your job. That's how confident Fouad Deiri was. But not only that, he was a great tradesperson as well. An extraordinary young man, I must tell you.
So I met Fouad through an event here at Westmead Hospital. He's been a huge supporter for Westmead for the whole 5 years I've been here. He's just helped us raise some funds for some new, really specialised equipment for neurosurgery. So he's a great donation and a great friend for Westmead. It will allow Westmead to be world leading. It will bring in a technology that's not available anywhere in Australia. He's generous, he's kind, he's committed, he pays back to the community he grew up in. He grew up in Blacktown. It takes a special kind of guy to stand up for his community and remember his roots and stick to that.
It is with immense appreciation of Mr. Fouad Deiri. On behalf of the entire Inducted Orthodox community, I extend our deepest gratitude. Your selfishness, generosity, and love for your church and community have left a great impact and have truly made a difference in our community.
26 years later, still working for the man. Fouad's always been an honest man, very loyal to people. Loves obviously his community, loves his family, and I think those values are just, he's basically brought that into Daycorp, and that's why I think he's so successful.
Fouad, he's like a big brother. Such a critical moment to have him come on board at the time he did. Having him there and mentoring us as an Aboriginal developer, we can continue to expand affordable housing far and beyond the delivery of bricks and water and building. If only people have really understood what you deliver, the social impacts and the benefits that impact the community on the ground, particularly at a grassroots level, you're really impacting generations to come, and I just want to say congratulations.
You're aware that Fouad has been named Property Person of the Year. Would you like to say
because he's the man. They gave him hell through when he first come to around this area. Look who we are today. Well, he stuck to his principles, as we all did. What he's doing could change the face of Redfern. He got a good heart. He treats us like family. Like, he say brother, I say brothers. It's a family thing. And he's Lebanese, and we Aboriginal, so what's the difference? It's only all about this colour thing. Colour on his skin, dear brother.
I remember I got the phone call. I was with the NAB, so I didn't really register. And I said to Dave Tedeschi, I said, look, I'm in the middle of a meeting with the bank. I'll call you back later. So I rang him back. I said, oh, David, you were talking about something today. He goes, and he starts laughing. He goes, well, we rang to see you've been nominated Property Person of the Year, and we rang to see if you'd accept the nomination, and you brushed me off. When I have a look at the previous people that have won it, and with Lang last year, I thought, what an absolute honour. This doesn't belong to just me. It belongs to everyone at Daycorp. All the original pioneers that were there with me, guys that have been there from day one that are still with me. I can't do what I do without the support of my family, my children, and in particular my wife. You know, he's been a rock that stood by me the whole time and continues to stand by me. Well, Dad would be definitely looking down, and he'd be very proud. He'd be just smiling, and he'd be saying, keep doing what you're doing, son. You know, just because you've got an award, you know, be proud, but keep doing what you're doing, because no one's better than anyone, son.